Today we will be finding the exact value of this equation here using one of the compound angle formulae. Okay, for the first step that you want to do is choose one of these formulas here and implement them into this equation. Typically you want to have these formulas memorized, but for now I've just placed them on the side. Now, for the first, when identifying which formula you use, you always take the this term here. For this instance, it's cos, so we know it's either going to be E or B. And then we look at the symbol within the brackets. And since E has a negative sign here, it has to be B that we're going to use for this formula. So for this formula, it's cos alpha plus beta is equal to cos alpha cos beta minus sine alpha sine beta. Okay, so we are going to make alpha, this one, actually alpha is the tan minus 1 to the half, and beta is sine minus 1 to the 1 and 4, which is just replacing these terms here in this equation. So what we're going to do now is alpha is equal to, since alpha is tan minus the inverse of tan to the half, we're going to make alpha is equal to tan to the 1 and 2, and also beta is equal to sine to the inverse of sine 1 and 4. So since a is equal to tan, the inverse of tan half, we know that from previous chapters we can just make this tan alpha is equal to half 1 and 2, and then we can use the triangle to find tan alpha on the triangle. So alpha, so tan is O over adjacent, so that's opposite over adjacent, so it's 1 over 2, and then we know that 1 squared plus 2 squared is equal to 5, so therefore the hypotenuse is root 5. That's our triangle there. For beta, we can do sine beta is equal to 1 on 4, and then we draw our triangle, make this angle beta. So sine is O over h, so therefore it's 1 over 4, and then 1 squared plus x squared is equal to 16, x squared is equal to 15, x is equal to root 15, therefore this missing side is root 15 here. Okay, now that we have those triangles, we want to find cos alpha, cos beta, sine alpha, sine beta within those triangles. So for cos alpha, we're going to go to our alpha triangle here, and it's going to be cos is a over h, so therefore cos alpha is 2 over root 5 times by cos beta, which is just we go to this triangle here, which is a over h, so therefore it's root 15 over 4. Minus sine alpha, we go back to our sine triangle over here, which is just 1 over root 5, times by sine beta, we go back to our sine beta, and it's O over h, so it's 1 over 4. And now to find the exact value, we're just going to multiply each of these terms together, so it'll be 2 root 15 over 4 root 5 minus 1 over 4 root 5, and luckily for us they already have the same common denominator, so we can just add them, subtract them. So it's 2 root 5 minus 1 over 4 root 5, or this should be root 15. And now to get rid of the, to rationalize it, we want to get rid of the third in the denominator, so we're going to times both the numerator and the denominator by root 5. So we get 2 root 75 minus root 5 on 4 times root 5 times root 5 is just 5, so therefore it's just 4 times 5, and then that simplifies to 2 root 75 minus root 5 on 20, and then we can further simplify this root 75. What two numbers multiply to root 75? We can have 25 and 3. We know that root 25 is equal to 5, so it's just 5 times root 3. So it's 2 times 5 root 3 minus root 5 on 20, and therefore our final answer is 10 root 3 minus root 5 on 20. Double tick, like and subscribe if that was helpful. Thank you.